Okay, so welcome back to the Holistic Growth Podcast. Now, yesterday we spoke about Greg McKeown's book, Effortless, and that quote that he's got in there, or that teaching of when you focus on what you lack, you lose what you have. And when you focus on what you have, you get what you lack. It was great. And I gave a little bit of a talk about that and how we reframe and shift perspectives. And the key to shifting perspective, the key to anything that we want to change, often in this busy, overstimulated world, is creating space. This lack of space. Because space gives us the opportunity to perform. And I talk to this a little bit, and I love it. I use sports as the analogy. Anyone that's played team sports, competitive sports, especially a ball sport that involves, basketball, football, NFL, hockey, anything like that. Put your mind there. Now, as a defender, your job, your coach would have said to you, right, take away their space, right? Take away. Don't give them time or space, because if you give them time and space, they will execute. They will perform. They'll make that basket. They'll kick that goal, right? They'll hit that pass every time because you're giving them too much time and too much space. So take it away. And when you take it away, you reduce the potential of performance because they've got to act under pressure, and that's not the optimal performance state under pressure, and you'll force mistakes. The offensive coach is doing the complete opposite. He wants to create plays and create situations that elevate time and space to execute performance. It's pretty simple. Throw that lens over life now. When you have time and space in a relationship to make a decision, to focus on your well-being, to eat, to drink, time and space, mental time and space, you are going to make better decisions. Right? You're going to perform better. You're going to show up better. When you don't, when you're in a state of rush and reactivity with no space, the stories are turning in your mind 24/7, right? You will not perform. It's impossible to perform at your optimal state. You might get through your job and you might still get paid at the end of the week and you still might hold on to your job, but you are not in your optimal performance state because you do not have time and space created. Flip that. We're not always going to have the perfect conditions of time and space. So we've got to find a way to create little moments of time and space, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes here. They're not going to be days and retreats, and we're not going to be able to sit on a mountain and meditate. We've got to find the space where there is no space, and that's what the great athletes do. They find space where there's no space, and they can execute and perform really well within small pockets of space. That's performance. So I want you to think about that today, creating pockets of space and then finding ways to optimally perform within those pockets. Take care. We'll talk. See you tomorrow.